I took the Tom Vu seminar. I've got 10 houses here in my hand.
Here's a house I bought after taking the Tom Vu seminar.
After taking Tom Vu's training, and I made 7 deals in 30 days, made $15,000.
Do y'all remember Tom Vu, that late night get rich in real estate guy? He was everywhere on TV in the 80s. He used to yell at everyone on his infomercials, telling people to not be stupid and listen to him so they'd stop being losers. I'll tell you, it was quite the spectacle. The absurdity of it all had a comedic value that could put even a seasoned comedian out of business. A thoroughly entertaining riot, to say the least. But no matter how absurd or silly it sounded, people were hooked. I mean, who wouldn't be? Women in bikinis, sipping on bubbly and languishing on luxurious yachts. Pristine cars that scream opulence, and houses. Oh God, the houses. So grand, they would make the Bitmore look like a quaint cottage. This, he guaranteed, could all be your reality, and a lot of people bought that. After all, he played up his narrative as a simple Vietnamese boat refugee, plucking the patriotic strings of good old American hearts with a tale of an immigrant who hit it big. Ton On Vu, or better known as Tommy or Tom Vu, landed on US soil with little more than the clothes on his back, having journeyed from Vietnam. The secret to his newfound wealth? Well, he claims it's the same guidance that he's now peddling to the masses. Those secret 3 little words to success, which of course you'd only know if you attended his seminars and paid the price of success. Those words: don't give up.
Into just 3 little words.
Come to my seminar was the constant refrain on his infomercials.
I invite you to come to my seminar. You can come to my seminar. Come to my seminar. Come to my seminar. Come to my seminar.
And to anyone who would discourage people from attending his seminars, Tom offered this fierce suggestion. Take a look at them from head to toe. If they are nothing, stay away from them. You want to learn from success and not failure. The notorious hour-long television ads for seminars have garnered such notoriety that they've been spoofed on renowned programs like Fox's In Living Color and NBC's late-night staple Saturday Night Live. His infomercials have also ended up as punchlines more often than one can count, featured in animated series like Courage the Cowardly Dog, King of the Hill, Beavis and Butthead, and Family Guy. You might be wondering why Family Guy singled out Tom Vu for their satire. Well, he was an easy target. Vu already pictured himself as a caricature of a Vietnamese refugee success story.
Hello, how come I rich and you not? How come you not sell real estate like I do? How come I sleep with your wife while you at work, and then I pee in your toilet and don't flush? And sometimes I open the back part and I pee in there so that when you flush, pee come out. You know why? Because I'm smart. I'm smart, you stupid. Call now.
A notably peculiar aspect of Tommy Vu infomercials was the constant presence of bikini-clad women acting as living set decor. These women were everywhere, scattered around Vu's Florida mansion, lounging by the pool, even draping themselves over Vu's shoulders like the latest fashion accessory. Oddly enough, our man Vu never directly acknowledged these women on camera. They were like overzealously enthusiastic photobombers who Vu just happened to ignore. Assets indeed. The target audience? Men with their well-thumbed Playboy magazines and their bookmark pages of the Penthouse forum who didn't need much nudging to connect the dots. They too could have a conga line of gorgeous women winding through their own mansions and yachts if they only followed Vu's advice. However, Vu's journey from humble beginnings to the high life has had its fair share of side eyes. A few years after the infomercial started airing, the Florida Attorney General found himself knee-deep in probing allegations made by 20 of Vu's students, charging him of deceptive trade practices, with claims that Vu went back on his word to play financial partner in their real estate endeavors. The Attorney General also examined whether Vu violated Florida law by failing to register his business with the state. This is why various whispers on online forums and blogs have painted a picture of the now retired guru donning prison stripes. Now, I've trawled through the depths of the internet, but let me tell you, I'm yet to stumble upon any concrete proof that supports this tale. In fact, he was never formally charged with any crime. Well, Vu was being investigated, however. He did pull his infomercials and never aired them again. Despite whatever may have happened to Tom Vu in the past, he's certainly not in prison now. Vu hasn't just been sitting around since his real estate heyday. He now has a professional career in poker, where he's busy stacking chips and bluffing his way to success on the poker tables. And as of 2017, he claims to have won nearly $2 million in casino poker tournament winnings. However, this whole come to my seminar and be rich narrative didn't really disappear along with the removal of Vu's infomercials. there are now people like Tai Lopez who are an embodiment of a modern day Tom Vu. I mean, just look at both of their rags to riches stories.
In 1975, me and my family came to America as poor immigrant people, refugee people. We were the boat people. Take a look at this picture here. 10 children and a mom and a dad live in a little tent like this. Crowded, destitute. We couldn't even speak English at the time. And after we got out of this refugee camp, we got to do many odd jobs to support the family, like washing dishes, busboy, mowing lawn, and so forth.
It wasn't that long ago that I was in a little town across the country, sleeping on a couch in a mobile home with only $47 in my bank account. I didn't have a college degree. I had no opportunities. But you know what? Something happened that changed my life.
And they both had a mentor who taught them the secret to success.
Let me tell you how I learned the secret. Years ago, when I was a busboy at the country club I used to work at, one night I got all the guts in this world. I walked over to this nice old man. I gave him some water and I said, "Sir, I'm giving you some water. Would you please tell me how to be rich like you, sir?" And lucky for me, the old man said, "Well, boy, stay after work. I'll show you how."
I bumped into a mentor and another mentor and a few more mentors. I found 5 mentors. And they showed me what they did to become multimillionaires.
They've both got the fancy cars and mansions.
Hi, would you like to have a toy like this? This is one of the many hobbies that I have, is driving sport car.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here.
I could relax, enjoy life around my mansion, watching the waterfall in the front, the waterfall in the back, the pool look like the lake, waterfall inside the house.
Thought I would give you a little crib tour. This is where I live most of the time.
The country club-like courts.
You think I'm at the country club? No, no, no. This is my house. This is my tennis court. This is one out of the 5 houses that I own in this very neighborhood.
Basketball court. I love basketball. Meta World Peace was over here from the Lakers. So I'm gonna see if I can. We're doing a half-court underhanded shot. Ah, damn.
And look at this, they both got the 3 things to success.
Let me share with you the 3 little words that can change anyone's life.
Where I share 3 things that they taught me. 3 things that you can implement today, no matter where you are.
And of course, let's not forget, they both have the ladies.
Do you see yourself a millionaire someday? Have some guts. Make a decision. Come to my seminar.
Tyree Wallace says, "Ty, I love your stuff, but you know nothing about women." I love it. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't.
This has been going on for quite a while, yet people are still falling for it, much like how people are falling for Ponzi schemes. And as long as people buy into this narrative, get-rich-quick schemes will never change. The story of Tom Vu reads like a reel from a wild and wacky 80s sitcom. His daring, unabashed persona dominated the late-night television waves, taunting viewers with a life of champagne and caviar, all neatly packaged with an immigrant success story that appealed to the innate American dream. For better or for worse, he left an indelible mark on the cultural landscape, paving the way for countless copycats to peddle their own versions of a rags to riches narrative. As the waves of time wash over the eccentricities of the past, the story of Tom Vu serves as a playful cautionary tale. And in some ways, he's paved the way for the likes of the Gary V's, Tai Lopez's, and Tony Robbins, who are all great at telling us they're great, but not actually great at anything. Mostly just unactionable advice, leading us to a path to sign up for some sort of course. Tom Vu understood how to work media at a time when it wasn't as easy as having a smartphone and access to the internet. He had to pay to get on late night TV in the infomercial spots, which costs a lot of money and gave him an almost unrivaled platform to sell his grift. Would Tom Vu have crushed it today? I don't know. Competing against a culture of thousands of Gary V wannabes makes it harder to stand out. But call me crazy, I think Tom had that special drive in him that tells me a younger Tom today would have figured it out. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Do you remember Tom Vu from back in the 80s? Did anybody who's watching this actually sign up for a seminar? What do you think of Tom Vu? What do you think of Gary V and all of these YouTube gurus that are giving you guys self-help? All right, everybody, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a big favor, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section. I love you all. So guys, we just recently launched this channel and we noticed that 99.9% of our viewers are not subscribed. So if you enjoyed this video, we need your help in growing this channel. By subscribing, that would help us keep the lights on and make sure that our crews have jobs in these uncertain times. So please hit that subscribe button, and we promise to make more quality videos that I'm sure you're going to love.